Loki being in regards to Team Sapphire. If you guys did not see this, Loki and Morbid at the seeding tournament were actually on the same team, but it looks like Morbid actually split off from that team and tried to form his own team, feeling that his teammates would be a little bit better of a fit. But now ball's gonna get popped over to the corner, and left stick let you take this up.
Right now, we have it in the back corner, and Sargent is going to take this one over, but now it gets met by Panda. Boost now is control. He's going to take it a little slow, try to see if he can get a good 50, but Flexi is there to stop him. Oh no, somebody missed the ball, and that's just going to be right wide open in the back of the net. I think there was just a mechanical issue at the moment. Morbid seems to miss this. Such an unfortunate way to get scored on in the first goal.
Indeed, 4.5 minutes left on the clock, and we saw this from the last game that even when one team goes up, it's not entirely over for any of these teams. It's the beginning of the series, and unless Loki is just that good, which he's trying to show it off right now, he gets the goal, 2-0, and maybe Loki is just that good.
Yes, he has a great first touch, able to carry it around one defender, and actually manages to get a nice little touch right on for the last defender. He couldn't quite get up there. But as we still go off into the second kickoff right now, Flexi ends up losing this one back to Loki. Boost going to tap it over him. If he could try to pass this one mid, it does go a little bit too far. It's now in the hands of Loki. Puts one on net. Morbid has to save this. It's down. It's still dangerous. And they seem to get out of this one. It's in the corner now, but now Dragon's up, and he sends this one back over as no defender's ready to get up for the save.
There we go, 4 minutes left on the clock, and that's another shot on target there for Papa Dragon. Papa Dragon doing a lot for this team so far. Already has 2 shots, and one of them is a goal. 50% shooting accuracy in the first minute of the game. 3-0 the scoreboard right now.
Right now in the hands of Loki. Loki's going to go up, take this ball up for another try. Tries to get a double on that, but the defender's there. So Flexi's now going to try to put this one in. Gets a fake. But now it's in the hands of Boost. He tries to get it with one defender, and he does. It's Loki's going to have to buy some time right now for his teammates as nobody's back. Boost managed to get a bump, but Dragon puts this one to safety. And now Morbid's struggling right here now in the corner. He's going to try to buy some time. Sargent's there for the 50, and Flexi's up. No, almost puts this one on net, but Morbid now has possession. He's going to take this one down the field.
Ball gets launched down the field over to Sargent. Derp puts the ball over to the side wall. Back over to Flexi. Flexi ends up getting caught backwards, but that's going to be a miss on the offensive side by Morbid. Luckily for his team, Boost manages to get back to the ball, looking for the double tap. Ball bounces out mid, and that's going to be another goal on the board. This is going to be a closer series, folks. 3-1 here in the first game compared to scoreless for one of the teams in the last series.
Yeah, close attempt by Loki. Tries to put this one to the corner, but doesn't seem to get the touch that he wanted to. Ends up setting up Morbid for a perfect shot. That was the 4th kickoff underway. Boost ends up winning, but Flexi's going to get a great touch to himself. If he can get up, and he passes one mid perfectly to his teammate. Loki there puts the shot on, but Boost is there, clears this one away. Papa's going to keep it in play right now. If they can just get a couple follow-ups. Now Morbid has time on the ball. He does get met with Loki, and now the ball's in the air. Boost is going to take this one up. Probably going for the double tap, but does not get a good attempt as Flexi is there, keeping this one safe. They got an infield passing play. Loki, man, this guy's just got everything in the bag right now. Quite a good passing play, as you can see right now. He has some time, gets it over to Loki. Loki gets a perfect first touch, and great touch for the second time right over the last defender.
And we saw Loki last season. He was on Academy Orange. Academy Orange ended up winning in the playoffs, and they took 2 games off the 2nd seed from Main League in the Main League playoffs. So not only was he on an Academy team that took games off Main League teams, he almost won a series against the 2nd best team in Havoc at that moment in time. So Loki has a lot of experience, and he's bringing it back into Academy as he wasn't high enough ranked to make Main League this season. However, he's definitely going to be pushing for those top 2 spots to see if he can make it through the promotion relegation tournament.
And now Papa's going up, taking his ball. Gonna get a 50. It's a good attempt, but right now it's in the corner. And Loki has a great attempt right now over the backboard. Almost puts this one in as Morbid denies him. Morbid's gonna have to try to send this one away. He has low Boost. He sits it up for his teammate, and now Boost take this one up to the side. Loki's gonna meet him there, sends it down the field. Derp's gonna be last back, but he does manage to get the touch over him as Loki's there. tries to put one on net. Morbid is ready and sends this one to safety. They're going to get a little infield passing play to clear this one. Three-man play, Morbid off the ceiling to Boost, and Boost gets it around one defender. Now it's going to be in the hands of Loki.
Already 5 saves for the likes of Team Lime. Team Lime, of course, doing their best to try and put on a show for everybody in chat in regards to the defense, but they just aren't able to get that offensive side. They only have that one goal off of a fantastic play from the Team Lime offense. However, right at this moment in time, just the overwhelming pressure from Team Sapphire looking like too much. Even with 5 saves, Team Lime aren't able to get the ball out and keep the ball out of their net.
Yeah, they just seem to always be in the right position, and the ball just keeps falling right in their possession. And they have great attempts off the backboard, off to their teammates' infield plays, whether it be that or the other. They just seem to have well control and great possession at times. As right now, Papa almost goes for a double tap. Doesn't quite get an attempt at hitting the ball, but he still leaves it in play as he sets one up for Flexi, and he's there. Oh my, what a save by a double save actually by the two teammates. Morbid ends up pinching one off the ceiling with the attacker, and the last person in net, Boost, manages to pinch it off the crossbar. A great attempt.
Just this overwhelming defense that has to happen for Team Sapphire. They've been locked on their half for so long, but they've been getting every single save. This is probably the best defensive showing we have ever seen out of an academy team. Now 9 saves total for all of Team Lime, and they do have a goal on the board, so once they're on offense, they can do stuff with the ball. It's just they aren't able to leave their own half, and right now, Left Stick, I think it's completely due to they're getting the saves, but they just can't maintain possession long enough to try and get it around defenders, or even when they get possession, they just boom it down the field.
Absolutely. Yes, we know they can play defense. They've shown it right here. They like you said, they have 9 saves on the board. We need to see them focus on their offensive play a little more.
To maintain possession, then they might be a team that could push to the top in this league.
Definitely. As right now, Morbid sends this one away. As Dragon's going to have to get a touch off the net. They do get a shot on net. Loki and his teammate are up, so they could be a good time for Team Lime to push. Right now, the ball is going to be bouncing. Sargent's going to send this one to the sidewall. He's going to try to follow up a touch right now, but Flexi's going to be there to deny him. Boost going to send this one over. They're having a good attempt right now at offense right now. It's starting to look a little better right in the beginning, and I think they have switched a couple things up, trying to be a little more aggressive as they're taking more risks when it's needed.
Indeed, 4.5 minutes left on the clock, and they managed to get the first goal of the game. That's what they needed. Mosbit is the only one with goals on his team so far. However, he can still try and push this forward. This is going to be a battle of the two captains, Loki versus Morbid. Both of them, remember, they played in the seeding tournament. This is not just a fight for who to get the win and move on in the bracket. This is the fight for pride almost. To be like, I made the right choice by sticking with this team or by changing teams in regards to Morbid's case. And Levstick, at this moment in time, do you think that Morbid made a good choice?
It's a little too early to tell. Definitely, I would say, if I had the Team Sapphire definitely has the ball control that we see in most games in the upper division. They're definitely showing a little more carefulness when it comes to offensive pushes. They're getting their good follow-up touches. So if I had to put money on it right now, I'm liking Team Sapphire. But you cannot count Team Lime out on their defense. It has been shown that you can get a good counterattack off of very good defense.
Indeed. It just looks like right now the counterattacks are still just get possession and boom the ball down the field for Team Lime. But it looks like they're starting to early challenge the ball in the air, and they're getting a few dunks that allows them to keep it on offense. Reminds me a little bit of old hockey play stuff. Anyone's watched hockey where they launch the puck down the field and try to just keep sending it into the corner to try and maintain possession. That's almost similar to what Team Lime are doing right now. And according to a lot of higher level players, Rocket League is similar to hockey, so maybe it's something that they're trying to work out.
Yeah, it's definitely something you want to do, is send that first player to challenge, the more talented players that are in the air, and it leaves them either two choices. You're going to go over the defender where they cannot physically get the double tap, or they go under where your teammate at the net is waiting. He can have an easier play to save the ball. So you do want one person challenging that attacker if they are in the air. They need to go fast too.
And that was just a poor whiff there from Boost. Wasn't able to get back to the ball. And it's going to lead to the game being tied back up at 1. However, still have half the game left to go. And chat, we still got a long ways to go. We still have one more series after this. However, if you guys do not know, we have posted the YouTube videos from both the Academy League seeding tournament, the Main League seeding tournament, and all the matches for the Havoc Main League Week 1 on our YouTube channel. If you guys have not already checked it out, you can go to the YouTube panel down below and check out all your favorite teams, and all of these matches will also be posted on YouTube throughout the next couple days. So if you guys want to check them out, you guys can go to our YouTube channel and subscribe and like and watch these matches over once again.
Right now, Flexi's going to take possession. Gets a good pinch, but now it's going to be in the hands of Boost. Boost has a great setup for himself. Tries to go for the fake, but Papa's there. Sends it away. As now Flexi's going to bang this one. Actually misses, but Papa's going to keep possession and push it forward. Now leave this one for the defender. Boost is going to take this one over. Morven's taking possession now. Let's see what kind of play they can set up right now. The infield pass play. Loki sends this one over, but Boost is there. Puts one on net, but it's not quite the best shot, but it is a great shot that you want to keep pounding on the pressure, because if you just keep attacking, at some point it's going to go in, like this one, as Loki does not have quite enough boost and gets caught off guard, and Boost just puts this one in at a perfect time, perfect accuracy, and this is what you have to do to win the game.
There we go. Morbid getting the assist this time. Boost getting his first goal of his entire history in here, Havoc. This is his first time ever being on stream, and he's managed to get his first goal. And I remember when I first was on stream, managing to get my first goal, it's a lot easier to start playing once you get that first goal. You know you can score on stream, and it overall might help their mentality even, and help them get a tied game in this series.
Yes, definitely. I know now the nerves are getting a little shaken off by the two new players. They're filling this game out. They're filling the other team out, trying to attack and get a great amount of pressure early, and it's helping them actually this game quite well. Right now, as Flexi does have possession on the ball, he's going to try to cut this one to a teammate, and he gets a perfect cut as Papa's there ready, puts this one in, and they shake up the defenders nicely.
There we go. 56 seconds left on the clock. Tied game. Team Sapphire still trying to get the sweep here, trying to do it in the fastest way possible, but with a minute left on the clock, it's still tied at 2 and left stick. At this moment in time, what team is looking a little bit more solid?
Overall, I mean, I like Team Sapphire's offense. They've shown some quite flashy plays so far. Great teamwork together. Team Lime, I've been seeing a great balance on defense and some good counterattacks when they're kind of just putting a lot of pressure on the teams. Are on Team Sapphire, and they're getting very good goals and great timing at them. It's hard to tell at this moment. Like the first game was definitely a blowout. I think this game, Team Lime has figured out what they need to do, and they're making miraculous saves when they need it. So I mean, it's a little too early for me to tell. But what do you think?
I think at this moment in time, Team Sapphire, once they get their rotation back under control, they definitely do look more like a solid team. But should this series go to a Game 5, I think that Team Lime have the ice in order to get that win.
Right now, we're going to go into... Oh, the ball is still up. This could be a chance. No, we will go into overtime, and this is an interesting one, 2-2, as Boost ends up winning the ball, but it's going to go back to Loki. Loki puts this one up, doesn't manage to get the follow-up touch, and now Derp's going to have the ball in his hands to see what he could set up for his teammates. He's trying to get this one around Papa. Papa's going to meet him early, send this one, and gets another touch on it, and this one is centered, but Derp is going to bang this one back to the defender's net. So now Flexi's going to have possession, and Derp has the ball, gets a nice touch, try to get a follow-up, does manage to get one over, but doesn't get it on net. Quite good accuracy.
Loki down the field to Papa. Papa gets dusted by Morbid, but Morbid isn't able to get a follow-up touch. Flexi tries to take possession off the back wall. Ball's going to be over to Flexi. Flexi loses the 50-50 over to Papa Dragon. Dragon into the air, looks for a pass mid as he's out of boost. It ends up being a pass to Boost. Boost, look for a pass now. It's going to be Dragon. Pops the ball up high, and it looks like Sergeant Derps isn't able to get the ball on offense, but luckily for him, Boost is right under him to take control.
Now this ball's going to send up in the air for danger, and Flexi's going to have to keep this one safe as Loki bangs this one away. This ball's going back into the defender's net with Team Lime gaining possession, and now Papa's going to try to set something up for himself. Gets it around all defenders as the teammate comes in, Flexi, ready with no hesitation, sees that his teammate does manage to get past 3 defenders and leaves this one in perfect execution of a passing play, if you don't say so.
Yeah, there we go, and they're now up 2 games in the series. However,
We have Morbid and Flexi going off for the kickoff. Morbid does manage to win, but it sets up Papa as he's going to get another touch. Tries to go off the backboard, does manage to send this one down right to a teammate. Loki's going to dump this one in, but does not get it under the crossbar as Dirt puts this one away. And now Flexi's going up for the ball. It does manage to get a dunk around, but what a great save by Boost as he takes this one away. Loki's got some time on the ball, leaves it for his teammate Dragon as he puts it over. Dragon's going to send this one on net, and Morbid is there, manages to get the pinch out. Loki's going to take some time with the ball, fakes out one defender, doesn't get past the second, and now Team Lime is on possession with their offense.
Boost tries to pop the ball forward, isn't able to get there. Now it's going to be over to Papa Dragon. Papa Dragon looking for the pass mid, isn't able to get back there. Now over to Sergeant Derp, trying to maintain possession. Ends up going for the boost instead and allows the other team to get free possession. But luckily for Team Lime, the ball ends up pinching out over to Loki.
Now, Loki still has possession, managed to get it past one defender, but the second denies him as Boost sends this one over. And now Flexi's up in there, puts this one in the corner. Derp's going to have to save some time as he gets it and does not manage to put it away. But Morbid's going to send this one to safety off his post, puts it into the corner. And now Loki gets a great 50 off the crossbar. Morbid now then puts it to safety as this ball is going back and forth right now. It's in the hands of Team Sapphire, and it shows right now they have the talent to score these goals. And this is a great setup as he gets a perfect first touch, leaves it for his teammate, and Flexi's going to get around both defenders as one of them is being demoed. It's a great strategy play right there.
Indeed, and of course, Morbid pulling the old tactic of if I don't expect the ball to get saved, then the other team doesn't expect the ball to get saved, putting it off his own post. But it just wasn't enough in the end as Flexi managed to get his first goal. But now Sergeant Derp tries to pass the ball up, but Papa Dragon with the interception. Now ball over to Boost. Boost isn't able to get back to it, ends up getting launched by Papa Dragon. But now ball over to Flexi once more. Flexi puts the ball off the backboard, looking to follow it up, ends up getting bumped. Ball bounced out mid, but luckily for Team Lime, Boost is there to stop the ball and clear it away.
Right now it's a little dangerous as Boost manages to set himself up off the corner and gets a clean little sneaky goal right around the defender. Perfect pop right off the front flip and manages to get it perfectly timed right past the defender. It's a well-played setup right there from Boost.
Indeed, tied game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go between these two teams here on our second to last match for tonight. 3 minutes left on the clock. Still chance here for Team Lime, but if there's anything that we've learned right now is that Team Sapphire are not just a team that can go up in goals. They're a team that can maintain the lead and even come back in a series as we saw in the last game. But now Flexi looking for a shot. It's going to be wide, and the pressure is still going to be on the hands of Team Sapphire.
Right now, Papa's trying to get a fake out game as Morbid's just going to punch this one through. Right now, it's sending off the sidewall. Flexi's going to have a nice little time to set himself up as he puts it up, tries to go for the second touch. Boost is there to meet it. It's off the sidewall, and now Papa's going to try to set himself up. Morbid's going to clear this one away. Now it is in the hands of Papa again. He's going to try to get a teammate set up as he goes for a bump. All teammates are up. Low-key is there, but does not manage to get it by one defender. And right now, this ball just keeps going to seem back in the net as Boost's trying to take this one away. Does manage to do it, but they keep giving it back in the hands of the defender, and I don't think they're trying to keep so much possession at the time. They want to get out of the sticky situation more is what on their mind.
Flexi launches the ball down the field, but Boost gets an interception. Who's going to follow it up first? Looks like Papa Dragon's going to take possession, but it's still going to be over to Morbid. Morbid actually whiffs. Now it's going to be back over to Papa Dragon. Papa Dragon has a pass mid to Loki. Ends up going for the flick himself. It's going to be off target, but Morbid ends up getting a demo at the last second. Flexi passed the ball mid over to Loki. Loki looks for the pass, isn't able to get back to it. Over to Flexi, can't get back to it as well. Now it's going to be over to Papa Dragon. Papa Dragon looking for the shot. It's going to be saved away by Boost. As we continue to see this stellar defense, can this defense win him a game this time, or is it just going to remain 1-1 until Team Sapphire is able to score?
Right now, dangerous ball. They have to get past one, but he does manage to save it. It's in their corner. Morbid's going to try to beat him to the boost, and now Papa takes it, but does manage to get a demo. And Morbid pops this one up if the defender could get over there, but Boost is going to meet him, and now Loki's going to send this one away. Derp managed to get it by one, and they have some time on the ball now. Let's see what they can manage to put up for each other, as right now he's faked out one defender, but Loki's there and sends this one away, and now Boost is going to try to get it around one. He does manage to, passes it to Morbid. Morbid does manage to put it on net, but it's not a great shot. It's off the side post, and now Papa's going to have some time with the ball.
What I like from Boost is just the possession he's taking. He's catching the ball, he's putting it on target, he's keeping it out of the hands of the defenders, but this time it's going to be Sergeant Derp over to Morbid, and they take the lead once again. However, Lefstick, we do have to remember, in last game they went up 2-1, and they ended up losing in overtime, so it's still not over. They still got to keep it up, but Lefstick, do you think they got it this time?
Well, it's a classic thing of what happened before. They know what they made, the mistakes that they made before. Someone overextended. They are not keeping so much pressure. Right now is a very good attempt by Flexi. Almost read that, but they seem to have it down now that they have gained more aggression on offense, and they still are keeping their composure at defense. They've saved some quite, hard goals to save. So I'm liking this new thing that they're doing with this team.
I like it as well. They're doing very well here. Cass is actually is like somewhat of a coach for the Morbid team, as Morbid actually used to sub for the Team Purple squad that we knew and loved last season. So it's going to be amazing. You were actually on that team, Lefstick, and you guys played with them once or twice. What do you think Morbid was able to gain in terms of experience from playing in main league that might help him here? Here right off the first kickoff, it might be something that could lead to a goal. It looks like Sergeant Derp is going to clear the ball down the field, maybe starting off a kickoff, but no. With an amazing clear there from Team Sapphire, they start off their offensive push.
Flexi now has some time with the ball, leaves it for his teammate as Dragon sends this one away. Boost is going to try to pass this one over. Loki's going to actually take possession now. He's giving some time to himself to set something up, leaves it for a teammate. Flexi's going to be there, tries to get a 50, but doesn't manage to get one around Derp. Derp now has to pass this one back to Boost. Boost is going to send this one over, and right now it's going to be in the hands of Morbid.
Morbid passed the ball over to the side while looking for the double tap off the wall. Isn't able to get it, but Flexi's going to get demoed out by Boost. Looks like the Team Lime are starting to implement demos, and it's actually somewhat putting some pressure on Team Cyan at this moment. Sorry, on Team Sapphire at this moment in time. They're just, even though the offense is looking strong for Team Sapphire, they end up getting demoed and sent all the way back to their own half, which is allowing Team Lime just a little amount of time to reset and do what they can with the ball.
Right now as Boost tries to go for the flip reset, Flexi's going to be there, but Morbid seems to deny him at the time. And now Derp's going to send this one off the backboard, tries to get a second touch, as now the ball might go behind the third defender, but Boost manages to get there in time. And right now they need to recollect, get some time on the ball. Flexi's going to get a great shot on net. It's going to be on the backboard as Flexi's going to try to read, but Boost is there, puts this one to the side to save it.
There we go. Now ball back into the other half. Here's Papa Dragon. Passes the ball over to the Flexi. Flexi trying to maintain possession off the back corner. Doesn't have the mechanics at this moment in time. Maybe it was just a one-time mess up. But here's someone with mechanics. Papa Dragon in the air. Looks for the flip reset. Doesn't manage to get it. But this is what we like to see. If this is something that Team Sapphire can do consistently, then it's going to be something that's going to help them out, even especially against a team like Team Black. Just being able to air dribble in a lower level lobby and do it consistently, it relieves so much pressure off your defense.
Absolutely. Right now the ball's up, but Derp managed to get one past the defender, but it leaves it for Loki as he bangs this one, tries to get a shot on net. Boost is going to have some time with the ball, tries to get it around one. He manages to and sends it over to Morbid. Morbid gets it around the defender. If their third teammate's there, bangs this one on net, they would have had a great shot, but Boost turns around, puts this one on net, and this might be a good counterattack for Team Sapphire, but no, Morbid sends this one over and denies it.
Ball back over to Papa Dragon, taking possession, actually leaves the boost. We're seeing a little bit of higher level thinking here from Papa Dragon. Honestly, Lefstick, even though we see the likes of Team Black, which have higher ranked players, higher skill level players, honestly, I'd love to see Loki's team here in Team Sapphire face off against a main league team. It might honestly be very interesting to see how the mechanics and smarts of Papa Dragon go against the main league players.
Oh yeah, absolutely. These guys are very talented. I've seen so far. I like them as a team on offense. Like, they definitely know what they're doing with the ball when it comes to ball control and air control with their car. It's quite spectacular to see this in the lower. It's a treat to watch this in the lower rank.
Indeed, Loki punched the ball over to the side wall. It's going to get blocked out by Boost once again. Morbid looking for possession, but we still are at 0-0. Both these players don't want to get scored on at this moment in time. Papa Dragon looking for a 50-50 again, wins it, but it's going to be over to Morbid. Morbid looks for a pass, and Loki will clear the ball long down the field. Now over to Sergeant. Sergeant isn't able to get back to the ball. It's going to be over to Loki. Loki over to Flexi, but Flexi isn't able to get back to the ball and leaves it for Papa Dragon. Ball is off the backboard. Here's a chance here for Team Sapphire. It's going to be a whiff from Sergeant Dirt, but he isn't able to get back to the ball. But now over to Flexi, looks for a shot, bottom left corner, isn't able to get there, and Boost will be the one to clear the ball away.
About a minute 9 left in this game right now. And yes, like you said, these teams don't want to overstep and don't want to be the ones to get scored on last minute. He gets a great fake past the defender. Boost manages to take this one away. And now it's in the hands of Flexi in his corner. He's going to buy some time, probably flick this one over to a teammate. And he does manage to get to Loki. Loki sends this one down in the corner. He goes up for another touch, misses. And Boost is going to take this one, sets himself up for another touch, puts this one on net. But Papa's going to be there taking his time and almost gets the dunk, as it's a dangerous spot to take your time in front of your net, and he could have been taught a lesson early game.
Now 30 seconds left on the clock, still 0-0 left stick. This is getting intense. Are we going to see the series end right here? Papa Dragon in the air, looking for the double off the backboard. He shoots, he scores!
Oh
17 seconds left on the clock, and Papa Dragon with the clip of the tournament.
Great touch off the backboard as he sets himself up. Outstanding, impeccable timing to bring this double tap into the game. With 17 seconds left, do you think Team Lime will have enough time to manage to put one away to stay alive in this game?
Team Lime definitely are able to do it, but Imagine is not if they can, but if they will. And at this moment in time, it looks like that Team Sapphire, 9 seconds left, have the 2-goal lead. It looks like there might be going on to uppers round 2.
Very outstanding shot as well. Manages to put 2 great shots towards the end and gets the dagger to win the game. I'd imagine 4 seconds is not enough for Team Lime to make a comeback, but it was a great try by them. They showed great promise in these games coming in. They did not roll over.
In the end, them winning a game and not getting swept is going to help them out so much going to losers. They want to make sure that they maintain a